Welcome to Awakening Heaven on Earth. Before we begin, take a moment to arrive. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to believe, and nowhere you need to go. Simply listen, contemplate, and notice what stirs and resonates within you. This is a shared space of reflection, presence, and remembrance. Now, let us begin. Welcome to this episode focused on Heal the Family, the First Circle of Love. We now enter part 3 of the Unity Journey. Living unity, co-creating oneness in the world. And we begin where love first takes form. At home. In family. In the first circle of belonging. Here is where love begins. In the circle of family. The first embrace of belonging. Hands that hold. Voices that guide. Hearts that forgive. These weave the bonds of unity. The family is not only blood, but the first circle of love. The sacred ground where souls are nurtured. Where roots entwine. And branches stretch toward the sky. From this family circle, the light flows outward. And the world is blessed. By the love first kindled at home. The soul asks, how can we heal the fractures within our families and become vessels of unity in the very places where love was first learned or lost? The divine wisdom responds. Beloved, before there were nations, there were families. Before there were doctrines, there were lullabies. Before the world told you who you should be, you were born into a circle. that named you, shaped you, and sometimes wounded you. The family is the first circle of love. A microcosm of the greater whole of humanity. A sacred laboratory where souls come together to remember who they are, to establish relationships, to experience contrast, to practice forgiveness, and to learn how to live in love. Before you arrived in human form, you entered into soul agreements with those you would call family. You chose one another, not for ease, but for evolution. Each soul volunteered to play a part. Some to nurture you, some to challenge you, some to awaken the parts of you that only pain could touch. These are holy contracts, not punishments. But purposeful invitations to learn the art of unity from the inside out. And beloved, this does not mean every wound was right. It does not mean harm is excused. It means no wound is beyond the reach of grace. It means what once fractured you can now become the place where healing begins. If you wish to bring wholeness to the world, begin where the fractures first appeared. Begin at the root. Begin at the table, where love was confused with control. Or affection withheld. Or presence absent. Begin with your own healing. For the family is not only your human origin. It is your training ground. Here, you learn the languages of love and boundaries. Compassion and courage. Listening and letting go. Do not measure the success of your family by the absence of conflict, but by the willingness to keep choosing love. Even when love feels hardest to give. And do not believe that biological family is the only place unity can be made manifest. Family is not only defined by genetics, but by sacred soul recognition. Those who honor your soul, who walk beside you in truth, are also your soul family. Chosen not by blood, but by resonance. By vibration. By frequency. Every home can become a temple. Every family, a circle of divine remembering. And when you embody unity in this most intimate space, you carry it with integrity into the world. This is why you began here. To learn love in its rawest form. To wrestle with difference in the closest quarters. And to discover that the same power that heals a family is the power that can heal the earth. Let your home be your practice. Let your family be your first ministry. And let the love you restore in the inner circle become the seed of unity you carry into every circle that follows. Now let's move into a time of reflection. What sacred lessons has your soul come to learn through the family you were born into, or chose? Where do you feel tension, pain, or disconnection in your family? And what healing might be asking to begin? Have you honored the soul contracts present in your family? Or have you resisted their wisdom? Out of fear or hurt? How can you bring greater presence, compassion, and listening to your family relationships? Who are the soul family members you have encountered beyond blood family? Those who truly see and support you. Now let us enter a time of communion with the divine. Please repeat after me. Beloved source of all families, you who created every soul and every sacred bond, enter the circle of my family and bring your healing light. Where there is pain, pour out compassion. Where there is silence, offer understanding. Where there is distance, let me build a bridge. Where there is love, expand it beyond limits. Help me to honor the soul contracts I made, to forgive where I have been hurt, to grow through what I do not understand. To let go when love asks for distance. And to show up where presence is the greatest gift I can give. Teach me to see the divine in each one. Not through perfection, but through sacred purpose. Let my home become a sanctuary of peace, my heart a vessel of healing. and my family. A mirror in which the entire world may learn how love restores all things, Om, peace, Amen. And now, before you return to your day, pause gently here. Bring to mind your first circle, those who raised you, those who shaped you, those who loved you well, those who could not love you in the way you needed. Hold them all in the light of compassion. Not to deny the pain, not to erase what happened, but to remember that healing begins when love is allowed to enter the places where separation once lived. Family is where many of your first wounds were formed. And family can also become one of the first places where unity is restored. Not always through reunion, not always through closeness, sometimes through forgiveness, sometimes through boundaries, sometimes through honest conversation, sometimes through silent release, but always through love. Love that tells the truth. Love that heals without pretending. Love that remembers every soul is more than the role it played. So begin here. Begin at the root. Begin with the circle closest to you. Let your home, your family, and your chosen family become sacred ground. and let the love restored there flow outward into the world. For the same love that heals a family can heal humanity. The same bridge built at home can become a bridge across the world. And the first circle of love can become the beginning of a new earth. As we come to a close, remember that this journey continues in many expressions. This podcast is part of a family of partner podcasts. Awakening Heaven on Earth. The space between heaven and earth and Living Heaven on Earth are 3 companion podcasts exploring spiritual awakening from complementary perspectives. Awakening Heaven on Earth offers the core teachings and mystical reflections on unity, love, and conscious living. The space between creates room for dialogue, reflection, and lived conversation around those teachings. Living Heaven on Earth focuses on basic spiritual practices that help embody these insights in daily life. Together, they form a unified journey of understanding, experience, and integration, inviting listeners to remember their connection with the divine, with one another, and with the living world. You can find all of them available on the same podcast streaming platforms wherever you listen. And if music helps carry these teachings deeper into the heart, the Unity, Awakening Heaven on Earth album is available on all major music streaming services as a musical companion to this journey. Wherever you engage, through listening, reflection, conversation, or music, may it gently remind you you are not separate. You belong to the one life, and heaven is already unfolding within you. Until next time, walk gently, love deeply, and embody heaven on earth.
Before the first breath you drew, I was already holding you, not in some heaven far above, but here within in endless love. You search for me in temple walls, in sacred books and echoed calls. But child, my voice is in your chest, the rise and fall of every breath. We were rising sun, my song of love has just been sung. Listen now, you've just begun to know we were always one. You thought you fell, you thought you strayed, but I walked with you all the way. Each tear you cried, I cried it too. I only ever wanted you. We were always one, my dear, even when you couldn't hear. You are not outside my light, you've never left my side. You are my breath, my rising sun, my song of love has just been sung. Listen now, you've just begun to know we were always one. So hush now, don't be afraid. There's nothing you need to repay. You are already whole, already home. You were never alone. We were always one, my dear, even when you couldn't hear. You are not outside my light, you've never left my side. You are my breath, my rising sun, my song of love has just been sung. Listen now, you've just begun to know we were always one.